Good evening, Soldierboy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Wrath of the Druids, for part 8. So our 8th live stream of the Wrath of the Druids DLC. Now, we were going to live stream yesterday evening, but I had to put it off until today due to a change in medication. I needed to see how it would affect me. So instead, we are live this evening for a couple of hours. And we are close. I know I said this on the live stream the other day, but I am adamant we are close to finishing Wrath of the Druids. We haven't got much left to do. Trophy-wise, we're just about there. Now, after Valhalla, we will be starting Mass Effect on an Insanity Platinum playthrough of all 4 games. We are going to mix this up a little bit, though. I was thinking the other day about this. To run through 4 games straight on an Insanity playthrough is going to be hard enough. So we are going to mix it up. We're going to put some Marvel Avengers in as well. And we'll do Horizon as well. Because we still didn't finish that. I don't want to burn out playing one specific game 4 times, if you know what I mean. But the aim is to get the platinums. I have had a quick check. I need to have a little bit further check because I want to make sure there's no missable trophies. Because if there is a missable trophy, we've got an issue. We've got to be very careful. I like to play games naturally, but missable trophies do make that difficult. So we'll see what happens. But the aim will be to start that once we've finished Wrath of the Druids, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will be tonight. No live stream Monday daytime. I've got my insurance medical, so there'll be no live stream Monday. There may be one Monday evening, but I don't want to start Mass Effect on a 2-hour live stream. I just don't think it's enough time to get into it. Considering the start, you have to design your character and all that kind of stuff. So I want to hold off until a morning playthrough. So if we can finish Valhalla tonight, maybe tomorrow night, one of the two, we'll be starting Mass Effect Tuesday morning. That is the plan. 225 hours so far into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's including the River Raids, though, main game, and now DLC. So the plan for tonight, I've got a kind of plan in my head. The main story, there is still a mission to do. I thought it must be it, and then this mission appeared and we haven't been and got it. A new Celtic shield. My thinking is we clear Ulster and we clear Meath of what's remaining to find. Hopefully it won't take us too long. And then once we've found everything, including we still need Big Sturgeon. Once we've got everything, we then go to the mission. Because then we know that's it. That's the final run-in. And yeah, that's it. That's kind of the plan. And I've been trying my hardest not to rush through this. Because I'm enjoying Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm enjoying Wrath of the Druids. But I'm so excited for Mass Effect. Thank you for the like. Good evening, Keller. How are you? I haven't advertised the stream. I've just done it. I did say on the Discord it would be happening today. So, we're going to start off. We need to find 1 wealth and 1 artifact in Ulster. And that is it. So it's not much to find, but that is what we need to do. There's a mini wealth over here that makes me wonder whether we should... Could be something else over there, that's the thing. That's my first port of call. But 1 mystery, 1 artifact. Meath is then done. Nice. He's playing well for you then. I take it you won't be letting him leave like he would be going in real life then. Okay, there's definitely nothing else showing up, is there? Nearby. The easiest way of doing this that I find, when you're missing small amounts of things, He's definitely not underrated. Everyone rates him highly. He is rated highly. I think he was underrated early in his career, but I think as time has gone on, everyone knows how good he is. But yeah, we were looking for one mystery, one artifact, and then we've cleared Ulster. Then we'll move on to Meath, then main story. I'm hopefully 2 hours tonight. This will be finished, and then we'll see how we go. But Tuesday morning, Mass Effect, is going to be a big live stream. I agree with you. I think Sun was massively underrated. 2 seasons ago, I think Sun was massively underrated. But now everyone knows how good he is. I think if Kane leaves, I don't think Sun will be too far behind. That's a bit weird. Why is there like a picnic bit here with a chest? There's nothing else here though.
What do you see, Sunan?
Just seems weird. Okay, so we can agree that the last artifact of mystery is not here. Now, I want to just head to here, make sure it's not there. We're near enough 100% sure it's not over here. Next place is kind of going to be around here, isn't it? So I'm thinking we'll just check this middle area, then we'll head across, and I'm thinking probably afterwards is there. But it is a case of just checking things out. It's a mystery and artifact. The artifact could be in the big town we attacked, because we didn't stay there very long. So it could have been a case we have to go back. That might be another shout. It's just a case of getting the Raven up all the time just to see. I think the mystery will probably be a Carnstone. So it's probably going to be up high if it's anywhere. I'll be surprised if it's not. Okay.
Show me what lies ahead.
There's nothing here. Not by the looks of it. So my thinking is, head to my mark. I'm being sure we've checked everywhere. Just because this could be easily be missed if I'm not careful. Doing things in a decent order does help.
What see you, old friend?
Okay, it's definitely not on this side. We were up there when we started. So my next port of call would probably be up here. It's kind of my next thinking. That's where we're going to try next. Like I say, it's only one mystery and one artifact. It's not a wealth, it's an artifact. But hopefully, it is done pretty quickly. The mystery is the one that could take time. But if it is a Carnstone, it's going to be high, would be my guess. But it is only a guess that it's a Carnstone. I don't know. Kind of hoping it is because it'd be easier to find. This is like a fast travel point. I don't know if I've opened this. Have I opened this on the map? I have opened this on the map, perfect. Okay, we're going to head across. Kathy, who is on the Discord and joins in the stream quite a bit, she has advised me about the big sturgeon and where to find them. So hopefully that will speed that up in terms of finishing that off. That's the plan anyway. Okay, anything showing?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Not as of yet. This is always the thing with finding the last little bits and pieces. The hardest thing about 100% playthrough is finding everything. Especially on the difficulty settings we play on as well. Okay, we found the mystery. That's the mystery. Haven't found the artifact. We have found the mystery. It's not what I was thinking. I don't think it's... No, it's an altar. Uh-oh. Hopefully we've got what we need to hand in. But we have found the mystery. There's my marker. We can get rid of that. Okay. What is this altar going to need? That's the question. Youngest sister Shiv also shot my arrow. Black crow dropped from the sky. It said, "I am the Morrigan. Feed my followers, huntress, feeding with my flesh. I cooked the Morrigan." The fog flowed in like sea. I fed the Druids sitting at stumps. They ate and ate, each mouthful spurring on ravenous hunger, until they turned to me. I ran to the Morrigan's embrace. Sweet sister's embrace. Okay, will we have what we need to hand in? I'm hoping 25 luxuries. I don't recognise the name. Serge Aurea. I don't recognise that name. Sun is good. Like I say, I think he's underrated, or was. I think more people know about him now because his partnership with Kane has been so good. That's the Morrigan's altar. Okay, we still need one artifact.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Now, part of me wants to say it's going to be in the big town we attacked. But also, I've just noticed there's a town over here. Oh no, that's the... We have been there. That's the one where you're not allowed in by the coast. But yeah, one artifact is all we need. That's mine anyway. I've got a feeling the artifact is in the big place we attacked, but because we didn't look around, we did the story. Possibly, I could be wrong, but that's where I think it could be. The men are here and no one's worried about me being here, so I'm assuming it's not a bad thing. More arrows. Okay, no, we're full. I don't think there's anything else to pick up here. I'm going to make sure there was nothing else here. There doesn't look to be.
What do you see?
Right. Artifact. Have we been to the Goblins? To Goblins? possibility. While we're here. The only problem with the shield is the noise it makes when you walk. I don't know the name, to be honest. I don't recognise the name. I don't know. I should know the name if he plays for Spurs and he's decent. I must have seen him at some point. I don't recognise him though. I don't know why. I'll have to look him up and just see. So this is the Goblins. We've been here? I swear we've been here.
Go, my eyes.
We have been here. I think we were here for a story mission. So it's not here. Although, hang on. Don't be silly with the raven. Yeah, we were here. Okay. So it's definitely not here. So my thinking is, if we fast travel now to... Where did we do the big attack? It was Armagh, wasn't it? There. I say we travel here, ride across. I just got a feeling it could be in there. Because we know we've cleared all of this. We haven't cleared the top tip up here. So it's either going to be Armagh or up there. So we'll try Armagh first. I'm just going to look that player up now. I don't remember him. Oh, he's the right back for Tottenham. I still don't recognise him. He's won 11 major trophies in his career. Played for Lens, Toulouse and Paris Saint-Germain. I don't know why I don't recognise him. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't recognise him.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Okay, that's the big town there. Nothing is showing up. We will get a bit closer just in case. I've got a feeling it's not the right place. And I may have got my first guess wrong. Should mark it up, make my life easier. Yeah, because I'm kind of going the wrong direction. Friendly attacking. Okay. I don't know why I've not heard more about him. Remember, this is just on the off chance. Yes, it is. We found it. It's here.
Stretch your wing.
Okay, last artifact we need to find here. Done. Or will be done in a second. Wolves. The wolf ran off. Collect it. Treasure hoard map. Artifact found. Loot the chest over here. Is there anything else? Seems to have been an attack here at some point. But that is Ulster now complete. Arrows are full, we're all good. I know, I'm in the wrong one. Hey. I know, I'm still missing another artifact. That was an artifact in Meath. We've just cleared all the artifacts in Meath. Which means we know where everything else is for the last two. It's there and there. We still need the last artifact in Ulster. We weren't actually in Ulster I got that massively wrong then. I thought we'd found it.
My eyes, Sunan.
Okay, so there is a mini wealth over here somewhere as well. Just up past this barricade. Okay. So actually, we are very close to finishing this thing. We just need to find... Oh, come on, wolf. The only problem with the sickle, it's a little bit slower to attack. There you go, wolf's down. Okay, so we're still after one artifact. I don't think it's here. I think I have got it wrong. I think it's probably that little bit of unexplored area. But it does mean I know where the last two things are. We just need to get some big sturgeon. Thank you for the like. Good evening gaming. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the like. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Right, we are near the edge here.
Sunan, guide me.
And I don't think it's here. It's one artifact. I don't think it's here. You better put your friends wrong on road company. Good for you. Good for you, gaming. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to collect in this town because you don't get to stay in it when you attack. Which makes me think there's nothing to really collect in here. And nothing's showing up anyway. So I think the last artifact is this little bit of unexplored area. Up here. Possibly. But yeah, so once we just got one more artifact to find in Ulster, and then after that, we know where the last two are. We just need to catch some big sturgeon, 3 more. And this should be the last mask. And then that's it, done. Then we can finish off the story. In theory, fingers crossed and all that, we should be done tonight. Which is the plan, which means if we do stream tomorrow night, which I'm not sure yet, depends how things go tomorrow, we'll probably do Avengers. Because I want to try out the new Red Harm rooms, which I know Keller's had some fun with. And if we don't stream tomorrow evening, it'll be Monday evening, no stream during the day. And then Tuesday morning we start Mass Effect. Okay. So let's mark up where I think we need to head. We need to be heading up there. That's kind of my thinking. Obviously nothing is going to show up at this point. We're too far away. At least we're definitely in Ulster this time. I thought we'd completed it, but we were in the wrong place. Right, we're just going to keep a lookout for a white dot. If we come across it, that is it. That's the last one. It's too far for the horse to jump. No, it made it. It made it. Didn't think it would. Okay.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Anything showing up? Not as of yet. I'm really hoping I'm right, otherwise. It's going to be a hard track trying to find it otherwise.
Sunan.
So this is the bit of unexplored up here, or near up here. It's a little bit further on from there. Whoa! Don't fall down there.
Go, my eyes.
Nothing's showing up as of yet. That's an issue. I think my horse just dropped further down. Yeah, my horse fell off. I fell off the horse. Okay.
Stretch
So
your wings.
the unexplored bit of map is actually further on from the marker. So if we keep heading this way, sometimes you have to force the horse to go uphill sometimes. My marker's there. My thinking is the unexplored bit is over here. Come on, horse. Doesn't like hills. Are we being attacked? It is attacking us. There's two of them. That's not helpful. And a wolf. Come on, wolf. Wolf's down. I think I'm wrong. I think there is no artifact over this way.
Survey the area, Sunan.
See if I'm wrong, and that's a worry. Because now I've got no clue where it is. I had a feeling it would be here, but it doesn't look like it is. Because this was the bit of unexplored map.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
But it doesn't seem like it's here. Which if it's not, we've got to carry on going around in an order so we find it. I wonder if there's anything here. No. Okay, so I was wrong. It's definitely not here. So now we need to find where else it could possibly be. Now there is a small area here we haven't explored. Been to Giant's Causeway. There's noise coming from here. Why is there noise coming from there? It does end when we get to Giant's Causeway. Does that mean there's something that way? We'll mark it up and check it out. I do like how the noise changes in over different areas. But that could be the clue we needed. Can't see where we're going. The noise definitely changed.
Cast about this land, my friend.
I don't know why the noise changed. The noise definitely changed on the map. You proved them wrong. Well done. Good on you, gaming. Right, Giant's Causeway is down there. There's something here. The noise on the map changed, so if we go to the map here, we move off. Can you hear the noise? They just deleted the group chat. Good on you, gamer, for proving them wrong. And for being the bigger person. So I can't see anything here, but the noise changes here.
What do you see?
Okay, well, the last artifact isn't here. I feel like there is something here, though, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, it's definitely not here. So, where else do we need to look? Could it be further on this way? There's a rock out there. Just trying to remember where you've been and how much of it was done in that regard. There is a little bit of unexplored over here maybe, but we definitely did quite a bit of that. We'll just head to this marker, just to be sure. Then I think we'll head towards the unexplored bit, just to be sure there as well. You're all sweaty. That's tension, lads. That's tension. Yeah, no, we're good. We're really enjoying it. We've got one artifact to find, Ulster, and then we know where the last two things are. We just need to get 3 big sturgeon and get the armour. But I'm just trying to find the last artifact in Ulster, which I'm struggling with at this point. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've explored all of that. We went through that bit there. I'm thinking it's this bit over here, just because we haven't been. This bit of the map hasn't been really opened up, so I wonder if it's over there. Kane, I would say, because I think Salah this season's he's not been his best. So I think Kane will do it. Right, we're going to head across and see if we can get to this bit we've not been to.
What do you see, Sunan?
As I say, this is the bit that takes the time. It's just finding one thing you've missed. That's why I generally always clear as we go. So we didn't really clear as we went in DLC this time. mainly because we're trying to keep the main story moving, and this is the consequence. Yeah, I think, well, that's really close, isn't it? See, if Kane was in a better team, you could easily see him scoring 30 plus goals a season. That's the thing. Yeah, I still see. We've probably got an easy game for our last game, so I don't know. It depends if Salah's going to be on his day or not. And that's what it all comes down to, is that supply, isn't it? This threw me off. The horses threw me off. I wondered when it would. Drowning my poor horse.
Have a look soon.
I think that's a fast travel point there. I don't think it's here. Although, let's go to the fast travel point, open that up. Oh yeah, they can definitely still improve. I think there's a lot to come. But I think it's too late for Kane now. You know, this should have been... I think he's 28. If he wants to win trophies, he needs to move now. And that's what he said as well. Back's been horrendous all day. I've barely been able to sit up most of the day. So back's not good. Ankle physio yesterday was a killer. But it's not too bad today, to be fair. But thank you for asking. The change in medication last night, I don't think it massively made any difference. Sent me to sleep, which is why that's why I was a bit wary of streaming last night, just in case it did it, and it did.
Show me.
So I'm glad I said we weren't streaming and didn't let anyone down. Okay. Where... So... What marker's there? Flags on the other island we've done. I'm pretty sure it's not over here. No, I don't think he'll go to Madrid. I think he'll look at possibly Man City. Because obviously they're losing Aguero, aren't they? Okay, it's not
I need
here.
your eyes, my friend.
Okay, it's not there. So warehouse have we not checked? There is a small thing off the edge there. So, could it be there? Where else have we not really looked? There's quite a lot of open land around there, didn't we? Could be round here somewhere, maybe. It did go down to the beach down here. Does make different noises in different places. Oh, sorry, I missed the Bale comment. Yeah, I think he'll probably stay. I don't think he's got a reason to not to stay. To be honest. Right. This is a change in noise. Something possibly there. There was definitely a weird noise around here. But I don't know if that's because of the Giant's Causeway or not. What else have we got? Obviously down here. We've cleared that. We've definitely cleared all this. I can't see it being anywhere down here. Now back into me. We did check Amar. I don't think it's there. We've been all the way down here. Have you been? Did we go to this corner over here? That's my other thinking. We did an eagle. We've definitely done an eagle. Just trying to work out. So I've got possibly 2 locations I think we need to check. I feel like we haven't done anything around there. Well, it must have been over this way at some point. Because we've done everything else. So my thinking is if we travel over here and we can always fast travel just in case it's over there. It's always an artifact that lets me down at the last minute. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to win trophies and he's going to score a lot of goals, isn't he? And I think, obviously that's what he wants though, this stage in his career. And it would make sense. Yeah, they've got the players that can finish, but they haven't got an all-out striker other than Aguero, really. And he's leaving. You know, I know they've said about replacing him, but they're bound to. And he would be the obvious candidate, I would have said. So, here we are.
Let's see you, old friend.
And it's not here. It's definitely not on this bit of island either. Right, so my thinking is this bit of island. So we'll fast travel to here, and then we can ride out and head there. It's always one artifact that slows me down. Right. Horse it is. I'm not sure. I've not heard a reason he's not playing. Unless he's just been rested, maybe.
Aid me.
Okay.
Be my eyes.
Nothing so far. Follow the path up.
Wait!
Have I really got to...
Not lose my way.
I don't need to find, do I? Surely not.
What do you see, Sunan?
Okay, well there's nothing here then either. As far as artifacts go, I am stumped. Nothing is showing up.
Go, my eyes.
Okay. Gotta try and work out. Maybe you'll miss. I don't know. That would be... I can't see it. I'm trying to work out where else we could have to go. It is weird to have a town and nothing there. I don't know if we've been here or not. Although nothing is showing up. We've been here? Sure, we must have been in here at some point. I think... Wasn't there... There was a map up here and we've already got it. So it's definitely not in here. Which means we've done all this kind of corner. So where else do we need to look? That is the big question. See, Donegal was a raid. Did we ever use the bottom of this area? I know we did all up here and we raided. Did we stop along here and grab anything? I think we should head... I don't remember heading to this kind of area. Thing is, we've been everywhere. I could have been there and forgotten completely all about it. Just trying to find a possible location. This is the one thing that's going to stop us finishing this tonight. Where's my horse? Not listening to most of things. Now that would be a good signing. But it'll cost a lot. I can see Newcastle not wanting to sell. And that would mean it'd cost them a small fortune, I think. Depends how much. If they sell cane, they'll actually have money for once.
Surveying the area, Sunan.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree with you on that. But it's money, isn't it? And yes, if they sell cane, they'll have money. But will they be allowed to spend it? Because that's always the thing with Spurs. They never really have money to spend, although they sell players. So they give the manager the money.
What do you see?
Found it. I don't know where it is, but I found it. It's up here somewhere. I didn't think we'd been in this area. Gordon Fernandez. I don't recognise the name of him either. Right, where is it?
Show me what lies
Keep
ahead.
heading straight. It's somewhere around here. Ah, we've done it. We have finally done it.
Something
Oh.
is not right.
That's not good. I had to press the wrong button. Right, that didn't work. Why is he throwing it out? Right, there we go. Get me through. Can't get through without destroying these, can I? Come on. Walk. Finally, we've done it. Fergus Serval, son of Conal MacNeil, Cremthane, died 480, defending his honour. We did it. Finally. Probably set ourselves on fire again in a second.
Smells like a trap.
There we go. Okay. So that should be Ulster done. I knew it was just a case of working our way through. So that is Ulster finished. So the last two we need are in Meath. One is 3 more big sturgeon and this. We can go and get this any time. I don't know what it is. My thinking is big sturgeon now. Kathy advised me to head to round here for them. So we'll fast travel to here. Don't think we can fast travel there, no. And then we'll head towards the river and we're looking for big sturgeon. Oh, he's on loan from Benfica. Okay. That'd be why he's not there now then, if he's only on loan. top young player at Spurs. Normally, if they loan young players, normally they will sign them. So the fact they didn't, a little bit of a worry. It's normally a guaranteed buy if they've loaned a youngster. Right, we're heading for the deep water. We need 3 big sturgeon, and then after that, we can collect the armour, and then we can finish off the story. The reason I'm doing all this side stuff, collectibles now, before we finish off the story, is I just don't know how much of the story is left. So at least we know this is done. But big sturgeon is what we're looking for. Now the big sturgeon have big long noses. Like
Lots of hungry
that
fish
there. Take a bite, come on. I think this is a big sturgeon. Judging by the nose. That is a big sturgeon. 2 more needed. I think that's one over there. That is one over there. I'm just worried that I'm going to get a small one come and grab it. Yeah, I think this is a small fish. Yeah, it's not a big one. There is a big sturgeon out there though, I can see it. It's there. Come on, sturgeon. Is this the sturgeon or is this something else? Can't tell, it's too far away at the minute. Can't let the line snap, so I let it go for a sec. Yeah, if we finish this tonight, I may do Avengers tomorrow night. But I know I've got a big day on Monday, so I've got to be a bit wary of what I do. This isn't a sturgeon. It's annoying. Yeah, I've got a massive day on Monday. But we'll definitely stream Monday evening. And then Tuesday morning we start Mass Effect. That's not a sturgeon. Yeah, no worries, gaming. I kind of assumed it was for the wrong person. That was a burbot. That wasn't what we wanted. What have we got here? I need a big fish. Come on. We're so close. We need 2 more big sturgeon now. Yeah, the red rooms sound good fun. The harm rooms. And that's what I want to give a go. The thing is, it looks like you only earn nameplates. I know you earn gear. I think this is a big sturgeon. Yeah, I think this is a sturgeon. It is indeed. One more needed. One more sturgeon now. That is number 4. Come on. Oh, I've still got lots to do. And other missions as well. But this is why I want to keep playing it steadily. Instead of just putting it down and not going back to it for a while. I want to keep steadily playing it because the red harm rooms are only on until the end of the month. 30th, I think. Yeah, level up characters, get them to max levels. You've got champion points now as well to go for. This is the last big sturgeon. Come on, don't fight me. This is the last one we need. Come on. It's going to snap. Or is it? Have I got it? I have got it. Sturgeon done. Now we can go and hand this in, and then we can go and grab the armour, and we can finish the main story. And then we're done. But yeah, I just don't want. I've left it too long. I want to keep steadily doing that. That's what I was saying at the start of the stream. Mass Effect starts Tuesday morning. We're going to do all 4 games. Insanity playthrough, because that guarantees the Legendary Edition trophies as well. Without having to do it more than once. The problem is, if you want to get all the trophies, you've got to do it more than once, unless you play straight off on Insanity. I've never really done an Insanity playthrough. Good evening, Kathy. Kathy, by the way, thank you very much for your suggestion for Sturgeon. We have finally got them all. We can now hand them all in. If I can get through. Big Sturgeon. Done. So one more thing to do. Let's grab the armour. And then we go and meet the King Sin Flanner. And see what goes on there. And is that done? So we are very close now to finishing. As I say, that's Meath. The only thing left to do in Meath is the armour. And that's it. And then it's meet Sin Flanner and see where the main story goes. So I think we are on track for finishing this tonight. How are you then, Kathy? But yeah, Keller, the plan is to try and mix in a bit of Avengers, even if it's evening ones, just to keep at it steadily. You know, we did 3 missions the other night, and we used Thor the whole time. Whereas it's fine because we progressed co-op quite a bit, but I kind of want to use different characters regularly. If that makes sense. So yeah, all we got to do is grab this armour and finish off the story. And I'm pretty sure we're near the end. It feels like we are. We've defeated the enemy. Whatever twists and turns could there be. Curious to what this is going to be as well. I'm being chased by something. I knew there was something here. Where is it? Oh, it's a wolf. Coming after me, running away. That's the way to do it. Okay. Back has been horrendous all day, to be honest. I'll read this first. When the Eon are united, Niall's treasure will be revealed. There we go. Shield. Trophy complete for Irish legend. And it is a shield. It's a heavy shield. Not a fan of heavy shields. We'll have a look at it. Yeah, my back's been horrendous today. My foot's not too bad. It's not a shield I would use. A uniquely engraved shield unlike that of any other Ulsterman. It's got a nice high stun. But it's a heavy shield, the weight is 16. It's a nice looking shield. Yeah, we got the treasure. So, the only thing left for us to do now is to go and meet Flan, who is in King's Landing. So we can fast travel, if I can get it to go on the actual bit I want it to go on, to the viewpoint, and see what happens next. But that is every area 100% done. I think what hasn't helped is normally the way I play is we clear as we go, and we kind of try to keep the story flowing. Like we didn't clear as much as we should have done. That's kind of caught us out. Well, just got to see what happens to the story. I would assume this is just to say thank you for everything we've done for Flan. But I don't know if there's more to it. That's the big question. I don't think there is. I can't see it. The only thing, I suppose, there was a doubt, wasn't there, over Kara. But, I don't know. Be nice if there is a little twist. Keep you on our toes. One thing I just want to quickly check, that we have actually cleared everywhere. So, Connacht, clear. Meath, clear. Dublin, we cleared early. Ulster, cleared. So I'm always wary I've missed something. Just on passing. Okay. I will give it a save. And then we shall head in and speak to Flan and see what he has to say. The mission is called the Cost of Betrayal, which is a bit of a worry. Let's see what they have to say.
What has happened?
They have summoned Flan. I hope he shows soon, if only to end this bickering.
Speak.
Lord, there has been much deliberation these last few days. News of Owen has spread like a mountain fire.
These are all the other kings, aren't they?
People are frightened. We are unsettled, to say the least. A trusted abbot unveiled as a pagan conspirator.
The Druids have permeated the church at the highest level. There's no telling how far down it goes.
Something must be done. We must rid them of this land. Begin an inquisition.
They want to get rid of all the
How dare you
priests.
speak like this? Owen acted alone.
He belonged to a sect. There are others like him. Do you deny it?
I do not deny it. But then you will speak only of the children of Danu.
A weed that grew from Druid roots. If we allow it to thrive, how can we ever be certain this will not happen again?
He's got a
Flan,
point.
I do not like what these men are implying. Do not entertain this.
You would presume to tell your king what to do. You, who share those druid roots.
She also turned her
You
back
even
on it.
know this sect by name. Perhaps, like Owen, there is more to you than meets the eye.
Bastard!
Enough! Speak to her like that again, and rats will sup on you. Alive.
Apologies, my king. Poetess. I do not mean to cast suspicion, only to draw a very real comparison. We do not know from where the next threat will come. And we cannot simply hope that it will not come. We must put aside our differences and come together as Christians if we wish to preserve an Ireland under God.
Flan, if you do this...
I know well where you stand, Kira. Are there any others who wish to speak?
I will. This gathering shows us something very clear. That there is solidarity in this cause. If we do nothing, the weeds will continue to sprout, leading to unrest across the kingdoms. But if we act, begin an inquisition, it will lead to unity this land has sorely lacked.
His lack of experience is showing through.
Siegfried.
And there are those within who threaten the very fabric of this land. Can you really stand there and defend them?
Anyone else?
Okay. What do we do? An inquisition would... Inquisition, I can't say the bloody word, would work. I don't agree with any of this. Say nothing. It's not our place. I don't agree on the Inquisition. But is it really our place to try and meddle in their affairs? That's the question. I don't agree, but I also don't think it's our place. So I think say nothing is probably the best option. You know, we're not from Ireland. We're not part of their group. We're called an outsider for a reason. So I think we'll say nothing.
Lord, we kings are all in agreement. There is but one move to make.
Carla's not
Launch
going
an
to be happy.
inquisition. Every druid will face a choice. Reform or exile.
She's not happy.
The future of Ireland is a wholly Christian one.
I couldn't see how we could have been involved. They know we're an outsider. We only came because our cousin is now dead. Talk to Kara.
Where did Kira go?
Set off for her house, just down that road. Looked mighty upset.
You said you did say nothing as well. Yeah.
She's not of sound mind.
Her house is there. Yeah, we've always considered we're an outsider, haven't we? We're not from Ireland. We're only here to see our cousin who's obviously not here anymore. To try and get involved in their politics would seem wrong. Let's go and see Cara then, see what she has to say. We know she's not happy. But then I think that unhappiness comes from her loyalty to her people, to her roots.
Kira,
Get out! Leave me be!
what is this? What are you doing?
Flan, spineless fool. What was he thinking?
He saw an opportunity to unite the kingdoms. He seized it. It is what any king would do.
Do not defend him.
I am not. But consider what would happen if he ignored these allied kings. You're right to be upset. But you know Flan best. This was not a decision he made lightly. Let us go back and talk with him. If anyone can convince him to reconsider, it is you.
Oh, I will. Whether he wants to or not.
What?
I am sorry, Eivor. I cannot let them erase us.
Erase us? I'm assuming she's just speaking of Druids in general.
Eivor! Can you hear me? Eivor! Are you alright?
Did you see Kira?
I expected her here. Eivor?
Oh.
What is going on?
What is that?
I think it's Kira.
It must be. I do not know what she's trying to do, but she's angry.
This is my fault. I must speak with her.
It may be too late for that. She said
So I've got to call
she
my
would not
horse.
let you erase the Druids.
But what means will she use?
The Leah Fall. I think she will try to use it to stop you.
A stone?
It is an ancient part of her lineage. There may be more to it than myths and legends.
Is she
I knew
more
my
powerful than we
decision would upset
realised?
her, but I was certain she could find a way to understanding.
It was no simple decision. By choosing one, you betrayed the other. Choices that weigh heavily require ample time to reflect if you are to find the best outcome.
I acted rashly. I listened to frightened men, Eivor. Men whose loyalty I hungered for.
Clear your head, Lord. We're nearly there.
Did we miss that she's really powerful? She's never shown that side of her. Well, she's definitely doing something with the stone. I don't know if we have to fight her. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Massively appreciated. She's definitely got some power we didn't know about.
Leave. Leave now.
Kira!
You want to rid the world of us? I'll rid it of you.
Okay, this was massively unexpected.
Where is she?
Oh dear. Your sword, Flan. Stay close to me.
Last time we had a fight with him, he was shocking.
Eivor! What do we do? These are my men!
It's them or you! Now fight!
Back! Get back!
They will not listen! Kira has taken their reason somehow! Defend yourself! I cannot let you walk this path!
You would stand in my way. I thought you of all people would understand.
I do! This is too far!
Listen to him, Kira! There can be peace between us!
Yes, another lie.
Trying to aim for the legs. Come on. Oh, you got the attack from behind. There we go. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. I wasn't expecting this at all. I thought we'd go and see Flan, Flan Sinner, and you know, job done.
Keep your guard up.
Kira!
So
Where are you?
she's obviously angry that he's potentially wanting to wipe out her people. But I don't think she's bad.
Flan.
Oh, he's possessed.
Our race is stakes. How about the king's blood on your hands?
You can't kill the king.
Eivor!
We've got to fight Flan Sinner. Well, this I wasn't expecting.
Not a force you can control, kidder. It will consume you.
So be it.
Weak points, there we go. Lots of his health gone. Relentless attack. There we go. Yeah, no, absolutely. I understand why she's angry. So it's the threat of her people and her beliefs being taken away from her.
Surrender now.
But I just don't... I never knew she had this in her.
Hollow inside. You speak of honor. Where is it yours?
You know.
With Gareth, his son, another pawn in this endless war.
He is my blood.
Ah, yes. And you will throw away all reason to defend what you are sworn to. I am no different. My people will live to see tomorrow. If it means I have to kill you today.
We're fighting her now. That's a red attack. My fault. Whoa. Okay, she can move quickly. Her weak point is on her back. Thought I had the weak point then for a minute. She has got some power. I went into one of her circles. That's a red attack. I can knock you down. Couple of extra hits in.
You are unrelenting!
Battle hardened over many victories. Do not make me add another.
Do as you
Ivor's
must,
still trying to reason with her.
as will I.
She's gaining power from the stone. Out of arrows. Whoa, I got too close to that. Being out of arrows didn't help there. Okay, watch out for the circles. Try and aim for that weak spot on her back. Okay, we know these are going to come up at us. Still got hit.
I bathe in battle lust. Now stop here before it's too late.
Come on. We've got her. Well, we beat her. When she's summoned, I just thought we'll give it a go. While she was summoning. So I don't believe she's inherently evil. I just think she's trying to protect her people.
I told you I would never see the Druids into darkness. Why pretend to be my ally?
I pretended nothing. I thought... I hoped you could be better. Better than Owen.
Don't compare me to that demon!
No? Look around you. You set in motion what the children of Danu hoped you could. You became the vessel for their plot.
Is that just a bit of naivety on her side, maybe?
I always have been. After Mother died, I became the last. The last who could awaken the Leafal. Never did I think I would use this gift so foolishly.
What now?
It ends. Owen, the children of Danu, they only exist in pursuit of the stone's power, and I am the key to unleashing it. You must kill me.
What?
Kill me, Eivor. If I die, Tara's power dies with me, and there will be nothing left to lead my people astray. The old ways will return. Let me do this. Let me save them. Please.
Okay. The choice. Honourable death, I can't kill you. She's right. While she's alive, people are going to try and use her to activate the power of the stone. So if she's dead, the stone can't be used for evil. So that makes sense. I'm trying to think of a reason not to do it. Other than I don't think she's inherently evil, she's just trying to protect her own. She's been manipulated into this. I'm thinking the right choice is an honourable death. What do you guys think? Don't kill her. What's your reasoning? What? Without obviously you've finished it, so you probably know the answer. But what's the reasoning behind not killing her? Because if you kill her, she then can't be used as a pawn for the power of the stone. If you don't kill her, surely someone else will just try and use her against the people. But you can't explain about spoilers. And Kathy's okay. If you're both saying don't, we won't then. My thinking is she's the only one that can wield the power. So if she dies, no one can misuse that. The only thing I can see that not to kill her would be because I don't think she's inherently evil. She's trying to do the right thing. I think she's a bit naive, and she's been manipulated into doing this. But I don't think she's wholly to blame. And I generally don't kill people unless we have to, do I? So okay, we'll go for I can't.
You may be the key to this power. The stone is the source. Destroy it.
Ah.
You know I cannot.
Your ancestors are souls in another realm. They will not despair of this.
Hadn't thought of that. Destroy the stone,
Sometimes
she stays alive. Didn't think of that
sacrifice
side of it.
we treasure most to protect the ones we love.
Bury the past. Build the future.
Both of you didn't. Do you know what happens if you do? I wish I had a closer save now as well.
Until we meet
So we can make that choice differently.
slowly.
Oh yeah, no, I understand why it's hard to explain. Do you either of you know what happens if you kill her?
Kira,
Oh, you do know. Okay.
I bow my head in contrition. I fail you. I failed you and the true Druids of Ireland. For that, I truly apologize. I will speak to the kings and undo my rash decision. The land you have wished for is secure.
I hope it is so, Flan. Farewell. Farewell, Eivor.
Where will you go?
She's gone. So now is that the story finished, I wonder? But yeah, inherently we don't kill people unless we really have to. It's not something I enjoy doing. We always try and avoid that decision.
How are you feeling?
Bruised, battered. But I'll live. Though it'll take some time to reclaim my pride.
Took a lot not to kill you.
If you wanted to, that was your chance. I suppose at the end of all this, it's safe to call you a friend.
At least he trusts us now.
See to it that Sigfrid's reign is long, and you shall never know me as your enemy. Have you met with the other kings? I take it that is why you've come.
I have. The Inquisition is buried.
Ah.
My king is a leader to all who share in his land.
So they've cancelled the
You helped me
Inquisition.
see that. My only regret is not having understood it sooner.
You work to secure a future for all. Kira would be pleased with this outcome.
I know there is much that awaits you in England, Eivor. But you can set your boots in Ireland anytime you please.
Farewell, Flan. Until we meet again.
What do you think my father would make of all this?
Barith wanted to ensure the Dublin he left you could stand upright on his own two legs. And while he could not see it through, he would be proud you did.
I will never forget what you did for my family.
Our family, Sigfrid. Keep well. And may your father's Huga be with you always. It's all with me.
Wrath of the Druids is finished. I like the ending. The ending was good. Trophy complete. Island's Deliverance. I do need to double check there is no more trophies. Which I'm pretty sure there isn't. So that is it. We are done then, I believe. That is the end. I don't need to collect the stuff from Mazar. We've completed everything. Everything is 100%ed, everything's clear, there's nothing outstanding. Now, there is something I do know about. And although I didn't know what the right choice was, there is a reason to go back to Dublin for a second. Now, someone let slip in one of the Assassin's Creed groups about something. But I didn't know what the choice was. So there is a chance nothing will be here, but there's also a chance it will. And I didn't want to see this, but when people don't post spoilers before their posts, it can be a little bit annoying. Now let's head back to where it all started, our little house, if I can find it, is where we need to head. That's if I can remember where our house is. Where is our house? Our house is straight down.
This place is heavily guarded.
We're not attacking anyone. There we go. We have a letter. So, I didn't know, we're not even in our house, we are in our house. I didn't know what you needed to do, I didn't know there was more to it, but I'd mistakenly got told there was a letter. So depending on what we did, would depend whether this came. I don't know what the letter says, I don't know what, I can guess who it's from at this point. But if you don't head back to your house, you don't see this. Oh, you know about this, Kathy. I know a lot of people from the post I saw didn't know about this. There's 2 letters here. I didn't even know there were 2, to be honest. I thought there was only 1, but okay. We'll read the letter from Flan first. Brave Ivor, when I was a lad, I fancied myself an adventurer. My time with you has put that lie to that. The only regret I carried from that time was my failed hunt for the shield of Cu Chulainn, family treasure lost to the ages. If you're ever of mind to take it up, look to the resting places of the sons of Nile. You're as deserving to find it as any who lay claim to the name Unil. Flan, your comrade in arms. So that's the shield we've already achieved. You've read them as well. Cool. That's the shield we've already achieved. That's for finding the resting place of Sons of Nile, which we did. Oh, I see. I've read them throughout the game as well, though. So, Kara's letter. Ivor, I wander, losing myself in the forest. If only I could become one with the rain, mud and the leaves. You have written your song of Ireland, friend Ivor. I will give it music and sing it across the land. I dream that hundreds of years from now it is still sung. Farewell, Kara. So she's just saying goodbye. I like that. So he's just done then. You know, one thing I'll do, I will save in a second. We'll just give ourselves the 3 mastery points we have. So there we go. We are done. Abilities, I just haven't looked at these since we've achieved them, to be honest. We have achieved them all. And inventory wise, everything's done. So you don't actually find out about the mask or the reason of what it is you're going to get for the mask until after the end game. Although we did it before because we found them all. I've still got loads of resources and stuff I don't need. So that is the end, yeah. Before we finish, I just want to say that personally, I know there's a lot of criticism for the DLC. A lot of people saying that, yeah, that's what I was just thinking. What did I think about it? So I've heard the criticisms. A lot of people saying it was very similar to what we'd already done in the base game. Well, personally, why would it be different? The whole point of it from a DLC for a DLC is to carry on. I think they tied it in nicely. I like the way it started. I like the way it fitted together. There wasn't no reason to go to Ireland. It was explained clearly with your cousin Barrett settling in Dublin. It worked. I think the DLC overall, I think the map was a decent size. If we actually go to the map, there we go. I think the map was a decent size. I think the trade post was a new element that I really enjoyed. You agree, Gamer? Yeah. I think the trade post was a new element that added a different side to it. Azar and how he worked, and you handed them in, you've got different supplies and armour. I like the way they intertwined that with Greece and Egypt as well, because they're the different armour sets. And the actual way the 4 areas flowed during the story was really good. So the soldiers that you fight a lot of the time, I would probably say they're similar to the ones in England. There was no real differences. Even in weaponry, there wasn't differences really, which is a bit of a shame. I suppose they could have had different weapons, but then most of the people in Ireland at this time would have had similar weapons to England. It wouldn't be that different. Obviously they look different, but the actual weaponry would be very similar. Yeah, and all in all, I really enjoyed it. I liked how you had to take on the Drenga, and the reason for that was well explained. There wasn't as many as the base game, but then I wouldn't expect there to be. But the Drenga kind of really fitted nicely, and I just liked the way that was explained. Going to the Giant's Causeway for a start was incredible. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I know that there is criticisms, but I never expected it to be vastly different from the base game, because it isn't different. It's not meant to be. It is meant to be similar, because it is the same game. It's a DLC. It didn't carry on the story from the base game, which some of us were expecting because of the way it finished. But then I think that's more the Paris DLC, isn't it? And that's the big thing. How many hours? I can actually look. So if I come out of this, bear with me a second, I will have a look how many hours we've done on the DLC. So that's the first draft of Druids there. So we did about 25 hours for it, and you know how I play, you know the way we do things. Some of that was spent exploring, some of it was spent trying to find the odd thing we'd missed, and that's me because of the difficulty I play on exploration. So yeah, you could easily, I'd already heard it was said to be about 20 hours long. It took us 25. Streaming takes a little bit longer because you stop, you chat, you look at things, you explain things, that kind of thing. So I always allow more time for that in that respect. When someone says it's a 20-hour game, I would add some on, thinking, okay, so about 25 hours is right. Yeah, so you spent 20 gaming, which is about average, I would have said. Which, if you remember back to Legacy of the First Blade, that was about 20 hours. So it kind of fits. Yeah, I personally think it is. If you paid full price for the season pass, it was £30, I think, something around that line. You've got another 20 hours on top, so you've paid half the price of the game on top, because the games are generally about £60, 50 to 60 for standard edition. you've paid roughly about half price and you've got an extra 20 hours. Well, most games are between 30 and 40 hours generally. You've got a lot shorter ones as well. You probably did 20 to 25 hours, Kathy, yeah. This is the thing, most games that you pay 50, 60 pound for are roughly 30 to 40 hours. Big campaign games. There are some, like Mars Morales, you pay £60 and it is 8 to 10 hours. So to pay half that, and knowing there's another DLC coming, you've already got 20 hours for your money. That's the big thing. Yeah, and Paris is supposed to be bigger. This is the big thing. So the people that are complaining it's not value for money, it's too small. No, it's not. It's I'd say the same size as Legacy of the First Blade. The difference being, Legacy of the First Blade was split into 3. This was 1. But it all made sense. And that's the big thing. I've got no complaints. I'm happy. I'm contented. I think the DLC started really well and finished really well. There's no question marks left. There's nothing that makes me think we didn't get answers for anything, because we did. The twist at the end with Kara, I didn't see it coming, admittedly. But I think it worked. Her reasoning for doing what she did was correct. So yeah, all in all, I'm very, very happy, and I think it was a really fun DLC. I'm thoroughly looking forward to Wrath of the Druids. I'm thoroughly looking forward to Paris and seeing how they do that and how big it will be. I think it'll be bigger. But if you know the story of the Vikings in Paris, they besieged Paris. They went there en masse. So how they fit that in will be interesting. How they tie it all together will also be very interesting. I've got a feeling they're going to do something like, some Viking king has asked for help and there's big riches, or there'll be something like that, I think. I also think the woman we sent to Paris, who we saved in the base game, I think she'll make an appearance. I think there's a little bit more going on there than we're aware of. And there's lots of hints throughout the base game to Paris anyway. You didn't expect... Yeah, this is the thing. I think some people have too many unrealistic expectations. And they... it's probably not necessarily unrealistic, but I think some people wanted a completely different game come the DLC. But why would you? The DLC carries on the main themes of the game. They always have done. There are not many DLCs out there that are completely different to the base game they're added to, because that would be a new game. So yeah, all in all, I think that Ubisoft have done an amazing job. I've really enjoyed the base game. I thoroughly enjoyed the DLC, and yeah, I can't. Other than the soldiers you fight being very similar, there isn't really anything else to criticise. We didn't use a boat half as much as we did in the base game, although there is a lot of water around the island. Without zooming in, we didn't really use it that much. And I think, yeah, it all fitted together, it all made sense, so I'm happy. Exactly, Kathy. So you both, Kathy Gaming, you both enjoyed it as well then? Is there anything you think they could have done better? That's always the question. Like I say, the only thing I think they could have done differently would be the soldiers you fight. I would have liked to see them with a difference in weaponry, but then, like I say, I would expect them to be similar. You enjoyed it as well, game. This is the thing, and that's the main thing. As long as you've enjoyed it, it's put a smile on your face, and that's the main thing. Maybe the weapons, yeah. But then we know Ubisoft gets a kick in from fans anyway, because they're not happy with the RPG side of things. So you're never going to please everyone. And the only real fishing to do was the sturgeon. I know a lot of people complained about the fishing in the base game. There was glitches with it. Whereas this, the only real fishing was the sturgeon. You definitely got your money's worth. Yeah, this is it. For me, the money spent, you know, 200 and something hours beforehand in the base game was money well spent, because I got 200 plus hours out of it. Then with the DLC on top, in my mind, Paris is free, because I feel I've already got the value for money from the base game and the first DLC. So for me, Paris is a freebie in that respect. You like the trading as well, Kathy? This is it. I think people just have unrealistic expectations sometimes, and I think people need to calm down with how quick they are to criticise. You can't please everyone. That's it. Ultimately, you just can't please everyone. But yeah, I'm happy. I loved it. And thank you guys. You know, you've made the streams fantastic. When we did Odyssey, base game Valhalla, every live stream you guys make fantastic. Yeah, and you know, I know I've said it on the Discord, but I do apologise for not streaming as much as I used to. It is like my injuries are getting worse, not better, and it's frustrating for me. You know, there are days like last night I wanted to stream, but knowing there was a chance I'd fall asleep halfway through with this new medication, so that's something I have to take into account. So the plan forward, now we've finished Valhalla and Wrath of the Druids, is, depending how tomorrow goes, because it's obviously Sunday, we'll see how I am. I may try and stream tomorrow evening, but I will let people know on Discord. No live stream Monday daytime, because I've got my medical, which I'm not looking forward to. I will try and stream Monday evening, as long as the medical hasn't really put me through my paces. And then Tuesday morning, we'll start Mass Effect Insanity playthrough for the Platinums. Oh, I know, I don't stress myself. It annoys me and frustrates me, because I know what I want to be doing, and not being able to is frustrating. Assassin's Creed got you into RPG games gaming. See, I was always into RPGs before Assassin's Creed, so for me, this moved more into my genre. I know you all agree. I get myself frustrated, and that's, you know, half the battle. But yeah, so the plan is, we'll hopefully be able to stream tomorrow night, and it will probably be Avengers. Monday evening will be Avengers. I know that if I start Mass Effect Tuesday daytime, not many of you will be able to join and see it fresh live, because of the time of day. So, what do you guys want? Would you rather we start it Monday evening? It will only be a 2.5 hour live stream. Would you rather start Mass Effect in the evening where you can all see it live Monday evening? I can still stream it Tuesday daytime to carry it on, but at least you see the start, because the start's the character creation and the introduction, all that kind of stuff. So would you rather see that live Monday evening for a couple of hours? For those that won't be able to make it live, you've never seen Mass Effect. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it, because I remember it very fondly when I played it back in the days of PlayStation 3, when it first came out. And this is the first time they've remastered it, added to it, made it better. But it's down to you guys. I'm happy to stream for 2.5 hours on Monday evening, if you guys want to see it live, the start of it anyway. This is why I'm saying, gamer, I know you've got to go to school. So this is why I'm saying, would you rather start the first live stream of Mass Effect Monday evening, so you guys can see the start live, or would you rather catch up with it after doing what you've got to do Tuesday daytime? Because I'll stream it Tuesday morning. It's your choice. I'm easy either way. You want to... What, Tuesday you'd rather catch up on it rather than see the start of it live? Is that what you're saying? Monday evening. I'm getting confused now. you'd rather see it live Monday evening and then catch up when you're at school for the rest of it. If that's what everyone wants, I'm happy to do it. My concern was we wouldn't get far into it, but we probably would, to be fair. Monday. Okay, cool. That's what we'll do then. So the plan is I'll try and live stream Avengers tomorrow, but it will depend on how I am. And then Monday evening then we'll live stream Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect number 1 with all the DLCs on an insanity playthrough. Every time I say insanity playthrough, I'm thinking, what have I got myself into? But the reason for the insanity playthrough is for the trophies. If you want to get all the trophies, you can platinum all 4 games, without doing insanity. But the Legendary Editions added in extra bonus trophies that you can only do, or two of them you can only get if you do an insanity playthrough. And the insanity playthrough is going to be difficult. There are going to be some difficult choices to make. We also have to think about, for those that haven't seen or done Mass Effect or anything about Mass Effect before, it has a good and a bad system called Paragon and Renegade. So Renegade is bad, Paragon is good. And you can go fully one way, fully another, or you can try and stick in the middle. Sometimes your choices, you won't know if they're a good choice or bad choice, a Renegade or Paragon choice. Generally, all the time. There are times when you think that's a Paragon, a good choice, because you're trying to be the good, nice person, and it actually is not. It's a Renegade choice. You just don't realise it. And every choice changes the story. But does it only change the story for the first game, it changes the story for the second and the third game as well. That's the big thing. The choices you make in number 1 affect 2 and 3, and the choices you make in 2 also affect 3. That's how well it fits together. But yeah, I'm hoping you'll all enjoy it. So that's the plan. We'll try and live stream tomorrow, do a bit of Avengers with the new Harm Red Rooms they've got going on. And then Monday evening we'll start Mass Effect, and then we'll live stream Mass Effect as the main game in the daytime. We will try and break it up. If I can do some evening live streams as well, we'll try and stick in another Avengers, and we'll try and get some more Horizons done at the same time. Yeah, there's a lot to it, to Mass Effect. There's a lot going on. But it's really well explained. It was, when I played it originally, really well explained. And I know they've done loads of overhauls and stuff like that. It won't look old either. They've improved the visuals a lot. There is some planet exploration in there. There's some mining planets. There's things going on. There's a lot of story to take in as well. So yeah, it should be really good fun. So unless anyone wants to ask anything while we're here, I'm trying to think if I saved this. I better check out. I don't think I did. But yeah, unless anyone wants to ask any questions or anything like that, that is kind of it, I suppose. So, main game, River Raids, and Wrath of the Druids, we're now at 227 hours, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I will say some of that is just chatting, admittedly. How long is Mass Effect? I don't know. I can actually look it up, to be fair, now. Because I'm not 100% sure, to be fair, how long they are. There is a site I use that tells you is quite good at telling you lengths of things. So, they haven't got a massive amount of data. Looks like not many people have finished it yet, because they haven't got as much data as they normally do. But, so the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 and all 52 DLCs, they are looking at, they reckon about 100 hours is the average if we wanted to do the main game and extras, which we will. All play, yeah. So they haven't got that many. Yeah, not many people have added the information. Normally, the site I use to figure out how long a game is has lots of information and lots of people putting their times in. It doesn't for this at the minute. But so they're averaging about 100 hours for all 3 games. I will probably say it will take us a little bit longer because we'll chat, we'll look at things, explore. I would probably estimate 120 hours possibly. And don't forget, Legendary Edition is Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3. I also have and plan to do probably straight after, if we're still in the Mass Effect mood, the 4th game, which came out a few years back, Mass Effect Andromeda. So there is actually 4 games to play. No, so the 52 DLCs, there's armor added, there are some missions added. I think they added a couple of new planets. Some of the DLCs weren't big, they were just little add-ons, like armor, weapons, stuff like that. But some were planets, some were missions, some were side missions, some were new people you meet that you wouldn't normally, depending on where you end up and stuff. Yeah, so not necessarily. Don't think of it as 52 DLCs as a Assassin's Creed DLC, because it's not. They're all little bits and little things. Some of them will add an hour or 2. Some of them will add more. But yeah, they're not all 20 hours each times by 52. If that's what you're thinking. Luckily they're not, because that would take us a very long time, admittedly. I've just realised something. We haven't finished. I haven't got all the trophies. There's a trophy we've forgotten about. There's me coming out of the game. There is one trophy we haven't done. There's me chatting away. There's one trophy we've missed. It's really annoying. So the trophy is 10 royal demands. So you know the small missions you do from the pigeon coops. We're missing. I think we're missing 1, possibly 2. But that's the only trophy I've got, and I can't leave it because that'll bug me now. So we're quickly going to grab this last trophy before we finish. I completely forgot about this. So one of the trophies is just to go and do, you know, the contracts where you have to please the kings. During the main game, you go and do 3 small missions, and they please the kings in an area. We did it in Ulster, and we did it somewhere else. Well, that's what these are. And for one of the last trophy I forgot all about, you need to have completed 10. Now I think we're missing 1. So I don't know where it's going to be. Okay, it's not a million miles away, luckily. So if we fast travel to this viewpoint, I think we only need 1, maybe 2 though. But it won't take long to do. I completely forgot about these, and I meant to remember before, so I knew to do an extra one at the end. But I can't complete everything and miss 1 trophy. That would be really annoying. But yeah, I'm hyped for Mass Effect. I'm hoping you lot enjoy it, like I say. And I generally will play as a nice person, but like I say, there's some choices you don't realise. But it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. Okay. So Remain undetected and do not take damage. We can try. It doesn't matter, to be honest. So the only problem with that shield I've noticed is the noise you now make when you're walking. Because we didn't have that rubber shield. I've got no arrows. Just realised
Be cautious around here.
Yeah, I've just realised I've got no arrows. That's not helpful. We've been seen. I've got no arrows. I'm not worried about being detected. Or taking damage.
Tight! Leave no breathing space!
2 down. So I was after the weak spot. Took his leg out from underneath him. That always works. He's down. I love throwing the arrow back. We haven't done it that much in this game. Right, we just need to leave. If the trophy doesn't kick in, it means we've still got one more to do. But we haven't done that much in this, I must admit. The throwing their arrow or the dagger back up. Right, that's completed. Here we go. Is it going to mean, do I still need one more? I could possibly still need one more. Trophy didn't click in. So, if we head to Drumlish and grab another, I believe it should, because we've definitely done at least 6, because there's 2 missions where you do 3 apiece. So that's 6. We also picked some ourselves and did a few. So I did wonder if it was 1 or 2. So we'll do another one. Yeah, it's still on there, has not been done. So 1 more to go. To be fair, the DLC trophies are fairly simple, aren't they, really? Equip a sickle in both hands was simple enough. We didn't use it dual wielded. I'm not a fan of dual wielding. If I can actually speak, it would help. The only reason I'm only picking one at a time because I don't want loads over the map that we need to unfinish from the quest log. Okay.
I can take this one.
Where are they? Oh, we're all the way to the Abbey. Now that's annoying. I'm actually going to go to the Abbey to do this. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that. I should have looked better, I suppose. But yeah, I do like the Celtic shield we got. That's quite nice. Other than the noise it makes when you're running around. I think it is quite nice. We've got to decide what we do when we go to Ireland. Do we carry on in the Irish gear? When we go to France, sorry. Do we carry on in the Irish gear until we gain French armour? Because this is what we normally do on DLCs. On Odyssey, we carried on using the stuff from the last DLC we did. So I suppose it would make sense if we did the same going to France. We keep using the DLC we finished with.
Set the mast up.
I don't want to follow river. Okay.
Sail out.
I just want to sail out. I don't want to follow the river. I think I've set it to go to the quest. I've never used this automatic feature, to be fair. No unessential kills. We'll see. I think this is the one that has 3 people you've got to kill. We could raid, to be fair, but it does say no unessential kills.
Best brace my hood here.
Right, one guy spotted. Arrows won't take him out in one shot. We've only got only one up. Alright, we got spotted. Where's all the other targets? Alright, there's an easy way of doing this. Ignoring the double rewards. Right, here's one of the kills. Alright, this is the second one. I was trying to get the confirmed kill there, but it wouldn't show up. Right, you guys fight, let me confirm kills. Really not letting me confirm kills, is it? My guy's down, let's get you back up. Right, one confirmed. There's another guy down over there. What do I have? Get my guy back up. Didn't lose them that easily when we raided the place. What's going on with them now? And that should be all 3. Oh, another guy down as well. What's going on? Right, we just need to leave.
My thanks, Avon.
Alright. You see, these men won't leave until we've taken out the last guy. Which I think is now. hoping this is it. War demand completed.
High King will be pleased.
And trophy complete. Now we're done. So I did get it slightly wrong. We'll fast travel back to the dock with the ship. And then we'll save, and that is it. We're now done. There's me messing things up and forgetting about one little thing. Thank you all very much. You've all been amazing as always for this stream and for the whole series of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Wrath of the Druids. We'll be back with more once Paris is released. Which all we know is it's summer. My estimation will be around September time. We have a long list of games, and I know you guys are giving other suggestions, which is brilliant. The suggestion you suggested the other day, Kathy, I looked into that, and like I say, it looks very similar to Fable, and Fable was amazing back in the day. So, although graphically not something I'd normally touch, it actually is interesting. I watched the trailer for it, and it looks very interesting. So that is something. I am considering also, there is an RPG coming out, I think later on this year, and it's the Harry Potter RPG. And now, I'm not normally a Harry Potter fan, my other half massively loves it. But I think if they do it correctly, that could be quite good. In terms of the creatures and stuff you find in that world, could be quite interesting. So that is also something I'm thinking about. But I don't know for definite. Mainly because I don't think there's been a release date just yet. But that is it then. We will now properly leave the game, since we've saved it, we've got all the trophies. So yeah, thank you all very much. You've all been amazing as always. So I will let people know in the Discord about tomorrow. About tomorrow evening. I'll know about the afternoon time. And then if we do or don't, Monday evening, unless something absurd happens, which it shouldn't do, we will be back with Mass Effect. So hopefully everyone has a good Saturday and a good Sunday, and I will either see you tomorrow evening or Monday evening. But I'll speak to you all on Discord, and a massive thank you to all of you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll speak soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.